Hey everybody, it is day 19, and yeah, we're getting there. Almost, just 12 more days.
12 more.
Yep, 12 more awesome days. Today we watched House of the Devil.
Yeah.
There's a house in it.
And
A moon.
the devil, kind of.
So yeah, sort of.
Metaphorically.
Yeah. There's a cult.
There's
People dressed up like Jedi.
a girl with ADD.
Yeah, big time. Yeah. This main character might be the most annoying heroine I've ever,
Yeah.
ever watched.
If-
Not because, she wasn't particularly a bad actress or anything.
Yeah.
It was just the character was just everywhere. She's so fidgety. She does
Yeah.
one thing and then jumps to another and jumps to another. She's dancing, breaks a vase, sweeps up the vase, looks in the closet, finds a picture in the closet, goes outside, looks at the van,
Yeah.
goes back inside, eats pizza.
I think
it's kind of crazy.
Only reason that I was rooting for her to get away and be okay was because she was so hot.
She was very attractive, actually. I'm kind of on the fence with this movie.
That's right at the end when she's sitting in the hospital.
Yeah.
I was just kind of like
It's kind of a cop out.
It
Really.
is, well, it's. I mean, it was
In a way,
slightly
yes.
original most of the way through. Like slightly. I mean, it was.
Yeah.
There's a lot of typical things that happened, but the end it was just kind of like it just fell into every other.
Yeah.
You know, like it's Rosemary's Baby or.
Yeah, not to
you know,
ruin anything.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be
That's
watching this.
it was. It was a decent movie, but it was just. I wanted it to be something a little bit more.
Yeah, it was moody. Like it was. It's definitely a serious attempt at a
Yeah.
horror movie. It's kind of an homage to the 70s, cult films. Not cult as in like popular in a specific minority, but
Like cult.
about cults.
Yes.
In that sense, they captured that. It felt like the 70s.
Which I was actually impressed with. I mean, I don't know what kind of budget they had with this movie.
Yeah,
I'm assuming there had to have been a fairly decent sized budget. Because of some of the production quality is really, really good.
Yeah.
The fact that they were able to, I mean, that's the one thing they really did well and got away with was this is the time period, you know, and it looked and felt like that time. I mean,
Yeah,
everything.
they-
There wasn't anything that stood out that was kind of like, well, wait, maybe.
Yeah,
know,
they were very careful about the setting.
But having that one song, I mean that was a fairly popular song. Like, I'm not saying it was an expensive song to get, but
Yeah.
that just with stuff like that, I think that it had to have had a fairly.
Well, it was backed
decent-sized
by
budget.
3 different production companies.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm sure they got some investors.
But that was the one thing that it did do really well was just the production quality and the look and everything.
Yeah. It's not... I'm trying to compare it to another horror movie that people might be more familiar with. It's... Without watching some of like the exploitation movies or something, it's hard to compare. It's moody. Some people might be put off by its... I don't know, lack of action. I
I was
guess.
gonna say the pace. There's
Yeah, the pace-
not a lot going on. That is the other thing. I think it could have been significantly shorter.
Yeah.
It's not long. It's only about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Anyways, but just because of all that stuff, where
There's some filler in there.
a lot,
Yeah.
and that's most of what she's doing. When she flicks on the TV and walking around the house, I get.
Yeah.
But there was like 3 or 4 different times that that
Sure.
happened where it's like
Yeah,
then she sits down, then she gets up and walks around again. And
I definitely get establishing the mood and the tone for the film, but it kind of goes a little overboard in parts.
Yeah. Because the end, it just kind of it feels like it's all of a sudden like, oh, here we go. This is the horror movie part of it.
Yeah.
And then it's over in like
Yeah, it's
3
over really
minutes,
quickly.
and the other hour and 27 minutes you spent just kind of like
Building up.
yeah.
Yeah. There are some good, I wouldn't call them scares, but good unexpected moments. Especially with the first kill.
Yeah.
not that one character was going to survive, but how she met her end.
Yeah.
It was kind of abrupt. I don't have nothing else to say about it.
Yeah.
check it out if you're curious.
Yeah,
it's not a bad movie by any means.
Yeah, I mean, all things considered, I mean, I think it's one of the better ones that we've watched. I mean, not best by any means. Definitely one of the better ones that I've never seen.
Yeah, okay.
Anyways.
Yeah, it fits into a different kind of category. Yeah. It is streaming on Netflix, so you can go check it out there. Actually, it's several places. You can find it almost everywhere. And next up, for tomorrow, we have 3 Extremes. 3X, apparently. Which I have never seen. I think you've seen this.
I own this one.
Yeah, I hear nothing but good things about it. So.
It's pretty cool. It's like 3 shorter films by 3 different directors.
Our only anthology on the list, yeah.
Yeah, I know that one of them is the guy who directed Old Boy.
Oh, okay.
The first one is my favorite one. The other 2 are, both very, very good, but the first one
is the best.
Is definitely the creepiest, and it's right up there with Human Centipede in the uncomfortable factor.
Well, I've got that to look forward to.
So there's my 2 cents on that one.
So check that out. I think that is streaming. It is streaming on Netflix,
yeah.
So that should be easy to find as well. And you can also find it on Amazon and an iTunes store. So until tomorrow, guys, keep watching scary movies, I guess. Keep watching us. Go to GameJournal.tv.